So I was asked to give some tips on singing, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to start from the beginning because the most important thing in singing is your breath. Just like life. Without it, you wouldn't be here. But what's interesting is that most of us humans in general are not breathing correctly. And you're like, how is that possible? I'm alive. Yes, you are. So thankful for that. But the reality is that most of us shallow breathe. We're not breathing into our diaphragm. We're not using our full lung capacities. And we don't have the control. When we activate our diaphragm, we have much more control. So there's this difference in breathing. You can watch small children and see how they breathe, because when we were born, we were breathing this way, and most small children are breathing this way. But then something happens. We get to a certain age, and it changes, and now we're no longer activating that diaphragm, and it gets weak. And so we have to consciously make the effort to use it and strengthen it. And when we do that, then you have so much control and strength that you can do anything. Well, a lot of things that you weren't able to do before. So where is the diaphragm? It is right below your lungs and just above your belly. And there's lots of information on the internet. You can do a Google search. There's lots of videos. There's diaphragm breathing for health, diaphragm breathing for singing. Overall, it's really good for you. It oxygenates your blood, which is awesome. It also will connect you to your feelings, and that's a good thing, because it means that there's some stuff that's still there, that's stuck, that wants to be released. And the only way we can do that is to be with our feelings, to love them, to nurture whatever it is, to, release it, to forgive and heal. So breath will allow you to do that too. The wonderful thing about it is that not only do you feel emotionally better and lighter and freer, more joyous, and just every way happier, it's also going to free up your voice. This thing is connected to not just your breathing, but also your heart and your emotions. And so first thing is we have to relax. Relax, 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 relax. As soon as you tense up, then everything tenses up. And it's hard to sing through that tension. So first we relax, and that's in physicality as well. So things that you can do that make you feel more relaxed on a daily, that's good to do. Like I love to do yoga, meditation, yoga is a wonderful way for me to breathe, as well as know my body, and free my body. And so it loosens me up and wakes me up. And so it's a wonderful, wonderful tool. And meditation also helps me to release stress and be in tune with the moment, each moment. Yoga's good for that too. Yoga and meditation, those are my two favorite things. Going out in nature, hiking, swimming, along with, time with my friends, time with my family, and time alone. Definitely like my alone time too. Self-care, self-love, all of these things. They're important. And I know that our lives are really busy, but when we make time for these things, then our lives are better. And some things I think that we could do without that are time-consuming, and open up space for other things that might serve our highest good more fully. So, simple breath exercise to do is to lay on the floor with your knees bent. And if you can't lay on the floor, that's okay. You can do this standing or sitting. First, imagine that there's like a string pulling from the center of your head so that you're straight and aligned. You don't, just... We'll get into more of that posture and all these things factor in for sure. But it's not complicated, and you'll find that as you make these small adjustments, your voice gets freer, and you're able to do more with your voice. So it's a good thing to check in on. Okay, lay on your back, knees bent, relax. And so you're going to put one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly right here. And you're going to begin your breathing. And when you're breathing in, you see how my shoulders don't rise? In through the nose. And what you should feel as you're breathing in is that your diaphragm is expanding. Is your chest rising? Like that? Or your shoulders? I can't hardly, it's hard for me to breathe that way. But that's not diaphragm. You're not using your diaphragm. It's only up here, and it's shallow, and it doesn't give you the strength and control that you want. So if what you notice when you're breathing in and out is that your chest is rising and falling, or your shoulders are rising and falling, it's okay. It's just trained. It's learned behavior. You can unlearn it. You can relearn the way you were born breathing. You just need to practice activating it. So slowly, just a few counts in, the same count out. So breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. Start with 4 counts in, 4 counts out. Keep doing that, and you're able to do more. 6 counts in, 6 counts out, 8, 10 counts in, 10 counts out, 12 counts in, 12 counts out. And next thing you know, you're like, whoa, I've totally got this under control. What? Yes. So if you do this for 5 or 10 minutes a few times a day, you're going to see a difference. And just allow yourself to incrementally increase the count as you go. And I'll definitely come back with some other breathing exercises. Definitely good to have a few under your belt. And then I'll come back with some other things too. Vocal exercises and a few tricks I learned along the way that help to open up your voice. The first step is just activating your diaphragm and strengthening it. And we'll take it from there. All right, I hope this was helpful. Leave a comment if you want, if you have anything to add, or if you found this helpful, or if there's questions that you want to ask. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. All right, I love you guys. You can't be a singer and not feel your feelings, at least not be any good.